Hey, hey, hey. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all. Thank God it's Saturday. Hey, Shan. What's up, love? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, y'all, I am going live on my cellular device. So, let me get this thing started. So, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. When you come in, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Today's live is brought to you all from the live last night. So let's go. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I am back. Okay, hey Miss Coco. Good afternoon, love. Well, good evening. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Shout out to you as well, Shan. So y'all, I'm going live from my cellular device. And it's kind of different. I got home, thought I was gonna get on my laptop. Unfortunately, my little girl with my cord. So it is where y'all I'm cut this stand off so that y'all can be able to hear me. Well, I'm gonna cut it down some because I can't be hot, y'all. I can't be hot. So how y'all day going today? Hope everybody is doing well. Everybody's having a great weekend. And being blessed, getting those blessings as you should. So excuse me, shout out to my family, Vita. Vita is out enjoying herself with family. So shout out to Vita, shout out to Traylon, shout out to Mr. He's working. So it's gonna be me today, y'all. Just me, just me, just me. Hey, lovely. Blessings, love, blessings. So okay, y'all. Let me see how I'm gonna do this thing. I gotta see how I'm about to do this thing. So okay. So y'all gonna have to work with me on today right now, y'all, because like when it comes to this operating while on my cellular device, I don't know. This is a new one, y'all. Because I always go live on my laptop or either while I'm at work. Um, so yeah. Mm, yeah, so y'all gonna have to work with me, family. Work with me. Hi, Louisa. Peace, love, and blessings, Louisa. Is glad to see that you made it back, love. I hope you are enjoying your weekend. I am, y'all. I actually got a lot of chores out of the way. So when I got home this morning from work, I did my motherly duties, my chores and dust, and did my cleaning, and so that's why I had changed the live, y'all, because I did some deep cleaning today. So I went out. I didn't cook. I went out and bought dinner today. So when I started eating, I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna make it to 5. Like it's so I had to up the time. So that's why we're in here now, y'all. But y'all knew I was coming. So y'all, last night it was so, oh my God, like God had his way last night. It was a blessing, y'all. It was such a blessing till it actually went over on today. I felt so great when I got up this morning, and the energy that God had given me, that I just had a lot of energy. Um, yes, so okay, so this is how I'm gonna do this. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm kind of figuring it out, y'all, on the all right, all right. So that's how you do this. All right, y'all. So y'all, like I said, y'all gonna have to bear with me on today. I am on my cellular phone. So it's different for me on my cellular phone than it is on my laptop. So on my laptop, it shows where I'm able to do a lot, like share my screen and do all of that type stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can be able to share my screen on here, y'all. If not, y'all, if not, I am home, so I can just be able to go to what I'm gonna go to on my television. So yeah, because I don't want to mess nothing up and wind out in the live, y'all. So um also I am gonna drop the stream your link in the comment section. So if either one of you all would like to come up, you all can do that. Okay, let me see how I do this, y'all. Y'all bear with me, please, family. Y'all bear with me. Cause okay, there it is. There you go, Lord. Do what you do. Cause I don't have a clue. All right. So okay, that's the stream your link, y'all. If anybody would like to come up to the panel, you all are welcome to do so. Um, so y'all, I'm about to get right off into it. Yes, so last night, like I said, the live was powerful, and today is a continuance of that from last night. Uh God is good, y'all. God is good. I slept good last night. For those little couple of hours, y'all, I don't know, like I just was, God is good. I slept good. It's like, even though it was a few hours that I rested, I felt great. Like I had got a whole night of sleep. Like it was, yes, it was a blessing, y'all. So it's like I said, once again, it's good to see y'all back on today. Thank God. Um, it's just great, y'all. So what I'm about to do is I am about to get with this content. So yeah, y'all see this the distractions after distractions after distractions. Shout out to McMahon as well for sending me some content. And once again, shout out to Miss Coco, Louisa, Shan. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. But yeah, Are y'all able? Did y'all see this little so-called Jamie Foxx? Well, actually, it's his clone. But what y'all think about that? What do y'all think about it? Even though it is a distraction, y'all, it really is a distraction. And like I said, don't get caught up. Now here it is. They're talking about this Oprah Winfrey. So I've been knew about her, everything that she was tied into, everything that she does, and stuff like that involving children. No one thought that they icon. I remember when I was a little girl. My granny used to watch. My granny used to watch. What was that? General Hospital or something of that nature. And I think back then Oprah used to come on like 3 o'clock when I lived in Birmingham. So when it come on after the stories went off or whatever, my granny would change it quick. And I would say, Granny, you don't like to watch that lady? She said, no, baby, I don't. I said, she ain't right. My granny said, she's not for us. And so as I grew, I seen what my granny was talking about. Like every time like she would do something, give away or do anything, allegedly it was always a soccer mom or something of that nature. Not her own people. But I been knew that she was, you know, a part of something so sinister. Um, but yes, y'all, they're exposing a lot and putting so much on the people because they are doing things on the back end. So I'm not sure if you all are aware of the Fed now. Fed now is actually a system that it will tie everything together, most so of a currency system. So while they were exposing to the world about Gilly the kid's son. Okay, before I get this thing started, everything that I state over here at Tbttv is allegedly. The fair use is in effect. Once the live stream began and started, the fair use went into an effect. Also, it is protected under the copyrights disclaimer. From so everything I say is allegedly. It is allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. So, yeah, we about to get this show started. It is only to educate my audience or just educate my audience and just pretty much helping them to understand. And all of this information that I speak of is already public knowledge. So I repeat, everything I say over here is allegedly, 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 allegedly. Okay, so Miss Coco said facts. Just done forgot where she from. Facts, absolutely forgot where she from. But her bitterness due to whatever took place in her life, um, she's just bitter. It's just bitter. So yeah, she's been not for the people. I don't know how many people know that, but yeah, she's been not for the people. So yes, y'all. So like I stated, all of these distractions is to just keep us from seeing what's actually going on. There's a bigger picture on what's really going on out here, but people are so focused on the celebrities and everything that's taking place within the media. Oh, y'all, I seen today where I just spoke on it last night about the YNW Millie, that young little boy supposed to have killed his friends or whatever. So I just spoke on it last night. I stated that it was a ritual and pretty much the jury would be hung or it was something of that nature. Unfortunately, y'all, as I stated last night, cut YouTube on a few hours ago, and lo and behold, guess what took place? Well, y'all, unfortunately, they have a mistrial. The jurors cannot come to a conclusion whether he was guilty or not guilty. The jurors could not do so. So I already stated that it was a ritual. We're just looking at it and just seeing what's taking place and what took place then up until now. Yeah, when you know what you know, you know. Okay. So yes, that's something that they're distracting the people about. And I think once this case is over with, they finna distract y'all with the young thug cases. Bitch and bottom dollar. I already see how the enemy just how he just go from here, there. Now they release Jamie Foxx's clone. Um they released Jamie Foxx's clone on today because they showed his what is this thing? Me and my daughter's gonna watch it a little later after I get off live with you all, but I'm gonna have to pray over it because I don't do no watching the TV or nothing like that. But I'm gonna have to put my spiritual eyes on it and discern and be able to see the movie in its entirety for what it is. Who cloned Tyrone? So that's what I'm gonna watch after I get off live. I'm gonna watch that and being able to see what it is that I can see and what they are saying. But however, it's out now. It's on Netflix. So excuse me, y'all. That's those hash browns and those cheese eggs. That's what I ate for dinner today, y'all. I went to Waffle House and I got me some smothered, scattered chunk where they had like onions, mushrooms, tomato, cheese, ketchup, and Tabasco. And I had me some cheese eggs. So yeah, y'all, I'm good. But no, y'all, seriously. When they came out with this movie, that's when this clone they allow it to show itself and it began to speak. But however, I don't know if anyone's seen it the way I seen it. Could this have been old? And it's just a recording that they're playing because, like I said, CGI is in full effect, y'all, which means that they're showing you things that seems to be there, but it is not. You know, it's like mind control. It's a mind control going on. Like what you think you're seeing is you're actually not seeing it. But however, the cloning thing had the glare. There was a glare in its eyes, and the eyes was red as if it was crying. But however, if you pay attention towards the end of it, you no longer see that glare in its eyes. It's a soul. It's like it's jet black. So if you know what you know, then you know. So yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to check that out as well. Um, but like I stated, y'all, just pretty much being focused, focused on God and just not being distracted, y'all, because they are distracting us. And like I stated, they have launched the Fed now. They have launched the Fed now. So it's a currency system where the dollar is crashed and your money will not be coming to you the way you used to it coming to you, going directly in your bank if it's direct deposit or anything of that nature. So yes, that's what they have been doing on the back end while keeping the people distracted. Um, so yeah, I just try to stay out of the loop of all that type of gossip and stuff like that. Like no, because my main objective and focus is to keep people close and lead them to Christ as much as I can. Also, trust in the process and believing that no matter what takes place in this earth, that God has us and He's going to take care of all of us. That believe in Him and trust in Him for the plans that He said He has for our future. And that's just what it is, y'all. But okay, so Miss Coco said hot mess facts. Just forgot which. Yeah, I read that one. Okay, wow, you sure did. Yeah, Miss Coco, I said it last night, and I be dang on. Here it is today. That yeah, it was just as I stated last night because it's a distraction. It's a distraction. Now they have Oprah Winfrey going after such and such, and then Jamie Foxx clone supposed to happen. Exposed her or whatever. Like it's just so much in the out here that's got you all distracted. Even down with they talking about Foxy Brown, like where they pulling these people from? Like these people been hid, and that's how you know that it is an agenda, a bigger agenda. And I hope that the people wake up and they see this stuff for what it is. they see everything for what it is. So y'all give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, y'all. I am back. I am back. So, I hope you all can hear. As of right now, I am about to let you all hear the Senate Republicans on accusing Biden of CST, which you all know what CST is. That's the clip I'm bringing forth to y'all, as well as I'm gonna bring the clip to you all about some other things that I have as well. Like I said, I have a lot of content that I emailed. It's from last night as well as what I put together for today. But y'all, like I said, I am on my cellular device and I'm just not sure what I'm doing. I'm being honest, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the cell phone. I always do it off of the laptop. So we're gonna make this thing work on today, y'all. Okay. So like I stated, this was breaking news, and it exposed Biden for approving CST. If you all know what that is, CST. So we stated that they wasn't after us; they're after our kids and our kids. So they want to remove us and get us out of the way so they can do what they have um with our children. Also, we're going to discuss what's going on in the schools, y'all. Like, you all are allowing your kids to, if anybody in the comment section have kids and the kids are getting ready to go back to school, it's so sad and heartbreaking on what is actually taking place in the school system, y'all. Um, and I think that's why I want to lean to first. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I want to lean to that first. So y'all give me 1 second. Let me pull that up. But then I'll go to this Biden stuff. But I really want to um something. I really want to expose that. So y'all give me a second. Y'all still with me? Stay with me, family. Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Okay. So I got y'all coming. I got y'all coming now. Hold up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play y'all a little music. So just give me a second as the music play. I am going to be getting this clip together for you. Also, give me 1 second. Alrighty, y'all. Alrighty, family. So I am back, y'all. So this here is something that I ran across, y'all, and it's actually what's going on in the school systems and what they are teaching kids in school. I no longer have kids in school, but however, I do have grandchildren. So my grandchildren are in school, and it is just so sad on what they are teaching the kids. Uh, um, they said they actually went through in the libraries of a lot of schools. They went into the libraries and they removed all books, like books that they used to allow us to read through and stuff like that, like history books, even though it was indoctrination then. So they're really indoctrinating the kids now. So I remember when I was in school, they used to have sexual education class, but however, it was preparing you, and then they never did speak so provocative when teaching us, but they were letting you know, and then we were only able to do that once we hit middle school. Like I was like in the 8th grade when they brought that about. And so now what they are teaching in the schools is man on man, woman on woman, how to actually have sexual intercourse, how to do it this way, that way, this way, that way. These are the things that they are teaching the children today in the schools. So, however, they are no longer teaching on like social study things of that nature. So they have pretty much did a whole 360 when it comes to education. So this clip here, I am about to let y'all listen to it. So also, if you all are in the comment section, y'all have anything to talk about in the comment section. If you all have anything to talk about in the comment section, you all could just drop it, and I will indeed go to it. All right, so Miss Coco, I see you still in here with me, girl. So yes, I'm about to play this, but it is like the schools and what's going on. So I also watched another one where the father, he was also a pastor. He had went to the school board meeting, and he had exposed the schools on the books that they're putting in the schools for the children, and he was very angry and upset. So he began to read the book in front of the school board meeting. They didn't want to hear it, and so he stated like, okay, this is something that you all don't even want to hear, and you wish to tell me to be quiet and not to read it, but however, you're putting it in the schools for our children to read it, but you don't want it to be read in here, but you want our children to read it. So there are a lot of people standing up against this, that are actually going against this, because it is very demonic, it is very evil, and that's just what it is. So once again, y'all, thank y'all so much for chiming in, and y'all just comment in the comment section. And when y'all come in the comment section, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so when we go live, you will be notified. So yes, you good, Miss Coco? See, I don't do lives on I don't do lives on Saturday. So this is different. It's different and it's new, y'all. So I'm gonna try to give y'all like 45 minutes or something like that. I was gonna go deep as I was last night, but however, like it's I don't know. I'm on my cellular phone, so like I said, it's difficult, but I'm gonna work through it. So if I had to tell y'all to hold on for a minute, y'all, let me go over here. So that's why I'm having to bring the content to you all from my actually from another device in my home, because I don't see on here where I'm able to like pull it up on my end while being on my cellular phone. So uh Okay, Miss Coco. Then my daughter got my other phone, her phone in there. That one did. And then she got my, like, I don't know. I got two phones, but I'm not gonna go through all that. Okay, so I got you, Miss Coco. So I'm about to go ahead on and drop this. And then y'all just hit in the comment section if y'all have any questions, or y'all know, like, just engage, and so that I can be able to engage back with y'all. So I'm about to get started, y'all. So hopefully y'all can hear. If you all can hear it, then tap in the comment section, I can hear. If not, then I'm gonna have to do better to be able to get the sound to you all in a perfect, great manner, so that you all can be able to hear and understand. All right, and let's go.
Primary school has justified secretly teaching 8-year-old children that they can be born in the wrong body, and encouraging the idea that 3-year-olds can declare themselves as non-binary to their parents. In other words, they don't have a sex at all. Parents Calvin and Nicola Watts, who are being supported by the Christian Legal Centre, removed their children from St Michael's Church of England Primary School in Tendon in Kent after discovering that their 8-year-old child and classmates were being given what many consider inappropriate teaching on gender identity. It's a shocking story. Calvin Watts joins me now. Hi, Calvin.
Good evening.
Thanks very much for having the courage to talk about this on the national television and radio airwaves. What exactly was your child exposed to?
So the children were shown a video, and it's called "It Feels Good to Be Yourself." And basically, the video shows the children basically
Thank you, Miss Coco.
change their gender, and it's up to them really. It says that the doctors guess the children's gender at birth, and as they go on through life, even to the age of 3, that they can be non-binary.
I see, which of course is medically inaccurate, biologically wrong. Was it one of your children that was read this or shown this video and read this book?
Yes, yeah. To our knowledge, it was only one of our children, along with the whole of the class.
And your child is 8 years of age?
Correct.
And has essentially been told that when a baby's born, that's just guesswork on the part of the doctor, and that your child, for example, could well be born in the wrong body.
Wow.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, how did this come to your attention, Calvin?
So we were unaware that the video was being shown, but thankfully another parent alerted us to it, because the school has a dojo, which is basically a media platform where it updates parents on what the children are learning. But it's like any media platform, when you're scrolling through, you don't always see things, or if you don't scroll through that day, things are easily missed, and that's exactly what happened to us.
What was your reaction and that of your wife when you found out that they'd been shown this very creepy video?
We were absolutely horrified, and as Christians, the whole reason we sent our children to that school was because it was a CNE school, so we thought that there would be some level of protection against this. So we were absolutely shocked, and also shocked that the teacher could show a video which is this serious and with such damaging content without raising any red flags. And went ahead and did it. And for that was a huge concern for us.
You wouldn't expect children at a Christian school to be exposed to this kind of material.
No, absolutely. And, as a Christian myself, I look at the teachings of the Bible, and it's very clear on this subject. God made man, woman, and female, and the Church of England have completely rejected the Bible, and
sure have.
Basically, what they've done is they kicked the Bible out in exchange for politics.
All right, welcome, McMahon. Welcome, McMahon.
Completely gone, and the Bible sums it up very nicely, and it says that they have a form of godliness, but they deny its power. And this is why secular people, as well as Christian, Bible-believing Christians, are looking at the church saying, what do you actually stand for? And where when you actually going to return back to the Bible that you claim to believe?
Okay, y'all. So there y'all have it. So now that was something that I ran across, y'all, and I just found it very baffling. And as I stated on one of the lives that I have done, that when it comes to this wickedness and darkness, you have more of the churches doing this wicked stuff than the actual sinner. And it's really sad that the kids, that is the teaching within these schools now to these children. And it is very alarming. It's very hurtful. It is very degrading. It is very it's not welcome. And until a lot of parents stand up against this demon and this machine that they're creating, um, if you look at our children today, the children, the culture of children today, they have given them these cell phones, these gadgets. They have placed this music before them. Um, they looking up to these rappers and everything, and the way these rappers are rapping, and they have a big influence on these kids nowadays than the parents do. So if you see that has already taken place and what they have done, just imagine so far as to a 3-year-old, teaching a 3-year-old. Like at that age is when my kids was young like that, at those ages they were getting popped like, no, this is not right, this is wrong, or this is that. Like you begin to you train them in the way that they're supposed to go, starting at the age where you start young. Like mine, like they was like 8, 9 months and pulling up and doing all of that. I began teaching them then. But however, with them teaching this stuff to the children in the schools now, just as young as 3 years old, y'all, just think about the world in which way it has turned, and the world that it will be for these 3, 4, 5-year-old kids, which is confused, chaos, thinking that it is right to be like that when it is not. Clearly, like I stated, y'all, I do not have anything against LGBTQ. I don't. I have been there and I have done that. I am a open walking book. You understand, man? I have experienced that life. But however, when I grew in Christ, things changed. Um, so and I also have a son that's like that, as well as I have a sibling. So I am not, I have nothing bad to say about them, because, I just know from me being an example, I know that God changes, and it is an illness. And also it comes from hurt or being violated, So um you just can't bash them or nothing of that nature. You have to still love them and just tell them what thus said the Lord. Just love on them, and not judge them or ridicule them, because like I said, I've been through that. I've been there and I've done that. Shout out to McMahon. McMahon said he just not making it home. Also, McMahon, if you're still in the comment section, if you're still on the live, thank you so much as well for the content that you brought forth. You actually wasn't in here when I talked about and discussed it, Jamie Foxx. So yeah, that is wild. So like I said, that's where we're heading, the future of our babies. That's where things are heading, and it's actually sad. So me personally, I would suggest that parents just take their kids out of the school and homeschool them. Have more time with your kids, teach your kids, and if you don't have the time to homeschool them, you can actually be set up through a program where they would send someone in, and or you can pay for it. It's very inexpensive to teach your own child, because being in these school systems, just when they indoctrinated us, and like I said, I'm 43, and if I live my whole life as a lie, um then just imagine these kids that are coming up and what they're going to have to endure, and what they're being taught as to, this is the way you're supposed to go. No, because see, what they're doing is they are trying to stop the reproduction of God, because God says man, woman, and child. So that's what they're trying to do. That's another tactic of theirs to draw these babies to think that this is the way they're supposed to go. This is what they're supposed to be doing, to keep them from reproducing, y'all. So this is a whole nother scheme of the enemy. And like I said, I would suggest you all to just pull your kids out of these schools, far as the city schools, the public schools, the private schools, even the Christian schools. As you see that that's where they came from. There was a young man teaching. He was exposing on a Christian school side of things. So once again, y'all, it's very demonic out here. It's just about being in tune, keeping God first, allowing God to show you things, and listening to Him as He speaks. I can't stress that enough on the lives that I do. Just being able to listen to God when He speaks, and just seeing what's before us. Just being able to see it, for what it is. And in the midst of it all, just bringing people closer and closer to Christ. Because like I stated, y'all, we are there. Like we are there. We are there. Like no man, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know the next hour from now. So just being able to get your hearts cleaned and right and being ready so you won't have to get ready. Now, let's talk about Miss Oprah.
Just like I said in my last video, the
Shout out to
saga
the real A dog.
continues about Oprah Winfrey. Like I said, I've
So
uncovered
this
and
here
like I
is
said, listen to a lot
Hollywood
of
is
things.
shocked. Hollywood is shocked. And Oprah is mad and Angelina Jolie. So this is here what this is. So Oprah is being exposed, y'all. God is exposing a lot of these people that people sitting around her idol worshiping. You are not supposed to idol worship, adultery. You're not supposed to do that. So a lot of these people out here, they idol worship these celebrities and these all of these people, but they don't be knowing the real spirit that they tote and they have. And so with that being said, a lot of people have looked up to this lady and all of that. Me for one, ever since I was young, her spirit went right. I've been had the gift. I just didn't know what it was at that time, and I wasn't tapped in like that, like I am now. But however, it's always rubbed me wrong. I couldn't watch it. Like I just couldn't. And then my grandmother, she couldn't, so I always seen something being wrong with her. So yes, a lot of people look up to her. They worship her and all of this. But in actuality, if they knew the things that this fallen angel has participated in, um, I don't think they would take liking unto her allegedly. Everything I'm saying over here, truth be told, is allegedly. So yes, Oprah's being exposed through Hollywood, which I been knew that. Even when it comes to her makeup product, her skin cream that she created, it came from baby cells, baby foreskin, and stuff like that. And when they get to wearing these red bottoms, it's a meaning of something. I can go deeper and deeper and deeper, y'all. But if you know what you know, then you know. Um, but yes, she has done a lot far as even down to the school that she had in Africa, where a lot of those African girls went missing. So we do know what took place with that. So I'm gonna let you all hear this, and we gonna build, y'all. We gonna build today. So um place in the comments, y'all say something in the comments if you all can hear, and see if y'all still tuned in with me. But until the end, we about to get this thing started. Here we go, y'all.
That's been going on with Oprah, some stuff that she said, some people that she been encountered with, that she been around, other actors she done brung into like people prisons that weren't really good people. It's like, man, it's stuff all over the place.
It's a distraction too, y'all.
This video, well, now we got the actress herself, one of the another great actor, Angelina Jolie. Now it said that Angelina Jolie exposes Oprah's creepy girl school in Africa. Now, I think in my previous video I heard something sort of that they were saying about like the school that she had in Africa and stuff like that. But I'm guessing that this video is supposed to go into deeper details.
Okay,
So
thank you, McMahon. Thank you, Miss Coco.
Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's been showing so much support. Everybody that's been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I even want to shout out everybody who just clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and let's find out what Angelina Jolie has to say about Oprah and the school in Africa that she has. Let's go.
Oprah Winfrey's controversial school for girls was recently hit with yet another disturbing scandal, and reports are circulating that these scandals are the main reason why Angelina Jolie famously refused to support Oprah's charity work.
But to believe that you can take them as property and split them and sell them, and it's something from the dark ages, it is just so horrific. But it's not isolated to Nigeria.
It's no secret that Angelina Jolie has never been a fan of Oprah. However, the tabloids always claimed that Angelina snubbed Oprah over her friendship with Jennifer Aniston. However, we're now hearing that Angelina's feud with Oprah was motivated by something much more serious. Wow. And Angelina reportedly had serious concerns over Oprah's girls' school, as well as Oprah's rumored connection to Hollywood predators.
It was called Oprah Winfrey League, she's cousin for girls. I had girls there from grades 8 to 12. Oh, look how weird this is. Number of students, 322. Faculty members, 666.
So what's really going on at Oprah's girls' school? Does Angelina Jolie know the real truth about Oprah's dark side? Let's break it down.
The first time I was in Cambodia was the first time I realized, I think we all have that moment in our lives where we kind of really question how much we know in our education and what we've been told.
Angelina Jolie and Oprah Winfrey have both built reputations as philanthropists and humanitarians, and yet they never really got along. In fact, Angelina reportedly has so much animosity towards Oprah that she can't even stand to be in the same room as her. Even when Angelina is still married to Brad Pitt, Brad went on the Oprah show alone to discuss their family life, while Angelina repeatedly turned down Oprah's invite.
Oh, wow.
I think I read in some magazine where Angelina was saying that you all, as a family, is the greatest thing you all have done for your life.
Yeah, as I say, it's the greatest thing I've ever taken on. I can't imagine like that.
And though tabloids initially speculated that Angelina was mad at Oprah for showing her support to Brad's ex, Jennifer Aniston, reports recently emerged that Angelina didn't care about any of that tabloid drama, and her main issue with Oprah allegedly stems from the disturbing scandals that plagued Oprah's school for girls in Africa. In 2007, Oprah opened a boarding school for girls in South Africa called the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, and she was reportedly hoping to get Angelina's endorsement.
Hello, everybody. These are my girls.
This has been a long time coming. This is not just any, some small idea. This is a supreme moment of destiny for me. I've been coming to this day my entire life.
By that point, Angelina had already adopted her daughter, Zahara, from an orphanage in Ethiopia. And in 2008, she traveled to another African country, Namibia, to give birth to her and Brad's first biological child, Shiloh. Oprah was convinced that Angelina's connection to Africa would be enough to convince her to endorse her school. Wow. However, Angelina allegedly wanted no part of it. And one insider later said that Oprah was shocked to hear no, because she's used to celebs fawning over her. Oprah thought Angelina would jump at the chance because she knows how much Angelina loves Africa, the insider said, adding, Oprah says it's the last time she'll ask Angelina to help with any of her causes. And though Angelina didn't know at that point that Oprah's school would end up being exposed for some very disturbing things, she reportedly had a bad feeling about the project. And Angelina wasn't the only one who felt this way. Multiple journalists criticized Oprah's school for being a vanity project, pointing out that the $40 million she spent on luxury facilities for a select group of girls could have benefited a far greater number of students across the country. Writing for Newsweek, journalist Alison Samuels revealed that the South African government initially wanted to help Oprah build the school. However, they pulled out of the project over criticism that the academy was too elitist and lavish for such a poor country. However, Oprah didn't care, and she fired back, saying her plan was to take girls with that it quality and give them an opportunity to make a difference in the world. I'd like to think I have as much good sense.
She was grooming them girls, y'all.
But with all that money and common sense, we can't help but wonder how come Oprah chose all those sketchy people to teach her girls. And if you don't know what we're talking about, well, just months after the school was opened, a female member of staff was arrested after multiple students reported her for inappropriate behavior in the essay.
We arrested the former employee of was working at Opera leadership academy for girls. She was arrested yesterday for several charges, including assault, indecent assault, as well as soliciting girls under the age to commit indecent assault.
Oprah immediately flew to South Africa to meet with school officials and parents. However, she later seemingly downplayed the incident during a press conference, claiming the girls weren't actually subjected to SA.
They didn't use the word to it. They implied that something inappropriate was going on.
Oprah also revealed that after she talked to the girls, more victims came forward who were previously scared about their staff members.
As a result of that conversation with the girls, by the next day, 5 other brave girls had come forward. But all the girls were afraid of repercussions from the remaining dorm matrons. So we immediately removed all remaining dorm matrons and put teachers in rotation in the dorms.
But see, according to Newsweek, Oprah personally picked the china, uniforms, sheets, and desks for the girls. And she even
it's so crazy like how a lot of these like actors don't want to work with her. So she figured Angelina Jolie would have want to work with her about the Africa and going up there like with the kid, because that's something that Angelina loved to do. So they're saying that Oprah was shocked. But it's come to the point where, dang, like, why? This is the same pattern that all these actors, like, they just don't want to work with Oprah. You got Monique, you got Jamie Foxx, I mean, you got Dave Chappelle that came out and said, so now you got Angelina Jolie. Like, all these people ain't lying.
Yeah, Miss Coco, she is like, allegedly living out like color purple in real life.
Stuff like that.
Allegedly,
but in a lot of the stuff that's being said, I would love to hear like Angelina Jolie say a lot of this stuff as well. That way I can kind of get better context. But man, it's crazy, you know, that nobody wants to work with her, and then people that did that, the kids that was at the school, they getting touched by these people, and man, come on, it's sad to hear stuff like that. That these kids getting messed with, getting touched inappropriately.
It's all a part of Harvey Weinstein and Epstein. Allegedly. You know, she was close to Harvey Weinstein, y'all.
Also, Oprah spent $40 million on the school, and yet there were no security cameras anywhere.
Oh, wow.
So she spent what?
40 million, no cameras?
$40 million opening this school. And come on now, that right there don't make sense. That does not make sense. How do you spend $40 million on a school and don't have no cameras? Now, unless they saying like they didn't have cameras everywhere in the school, which if they're in the classroom, it should be a camera in the classroom. It should be clear. Now, I understand you don't supposed to have cameras in the bathroom and stuff, but
yeah,
the school should have cameras. Now, I don't know how true that part right there is, but y'all can let me know. But let's go.
Didn't end there. Multiple parents later.
You're good, Shan. Welcome back, love.
School once a month. It was a nightmare, one mother said. We had only 2 hours to see my child. Surely this is a prison or an institution. And according to another report, the SA allegations only came to light after one girl literally ran away from the school and told her parents she couldn't handle it anymore. However, it gets worse. In February 2011, a dead baby was discovered in one of the students' backpacks.
Oh, wow.
However, a spokesman for Oprah told ABC News that Oprah would not be commenting on this case. But what made all these allegations even more disturbing is that in 2010, Oprah traveled to Brazil to meet self-proclaimed medium and convicted offender, John of God.
One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera. John of God agreed to sit down with me under a mango tree on the grounds of the casa. The first time I saw it today, I was humbled by the experience.
Wow. Absolutely, Miss Coco.
Belongs to you. A part of this belongs to you.
John ran a spiritual center in Brazil where he performed healing ceremonies on desperate people. However, in reality, he was doing something much worse. And in 2018, he turned himself into the authorities after facing over 600 accusations of SA.
Wow.
So over 60 years in prison. And yet, all Oprah did was delete the interview with John from her website and issued a short statement saying she hopes the victim.
But that's the thing, though. If you know that this man did all these things, why is you doing an interview with him?
Because she did it too, allegedly.
I don't get it. You know that this man.
Remember, Oprah's former producer said how Gail and Oprah used. Yes, absolutely, McMahon. Surely did.
You go interview. Now they said that she done removed from a website, but still though.
She is sinister, and a lot of people don't know that.
Like that.
She is very, very sinister.
I can care less of what you got to say.
Allegedly.
Like, come on, Oprah.
And get justice. But isn't it interesting how all these stories were quickly suppressed in the media and no one even talks about Oprah's sketchy school anymore or her connections to all these creepy men? Well, the public may have forgotten about it, but Angelina Jolie certainly did. And a source close to Angelina recently revealed that she still can't stand Oprah, and she allegedly feels the real truth about Oprah is yet to be exposed. On top of that, Angelina knows Oprah was friends with Harvey Weinstein for years, and Angelina previously spoke out against him, telling New York Times, "I had a bad experience with Weinstein in my youth, and as a result, chose never to work with him again, and warned others when they did." As for fans, they're saying Angelina was right to trust her intuition because something definitely seems off about Oprah and her school. Good for her, one fan said. She knows who Oprah really is. How's Harvey, Oprah? I remember the picture of her tongue in his ear. Thick people. And another fan wrote, Jolie is a mom first and philanthropist second and an actress third. She is very intuitive. Oprah and Harvey Weinstein's relationship would ruin Angelina's image if any of the girls in the school would be harmed. She knows Hollywood inside and out, coming from famous acting parents herself.
Miss Coco, she said, all my life I've had to fight.
Let's hear your thoughts on this.
So she making these girls fight allegedly because she had to fight.
Let us know in the comments. And don't miss out on this next story.
Wow. Well, there's some more shocking details about Oprah, and that's the thing that I could never get. Like, at first, is that I can like, why is she working with these horrible people? Why is you interviewing a man that did something like that? I don't even want to repeat what he did. It was on screen. I'm pretty sure everybody knows it. Why would you want to go interview somebody like that? You shouldn't even have nothing to say to this man. You know what I'm saying? So like that right there was just crazy to me, y'all. It's like I couldn't believe it because I'm telling you, like I mentioned before in the previous videos, I had no idea about Oprah doing any of this. I had no idea Oprah surrounding herself with these type of people that did this stuff to women and stuff like that. I had no idea about any of that. But like I said, though, I do know that they be saying like these videos be rumors. That I wish that like Angelina Jolie like was saying more in the video instead of the narrator and stuff, saying what a source said and what this person said. I would love to hear Angelina. Now we did hear her talking some things, but I would have rather her to talk a little bit more about Oprah and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. They say it's just gossip, rumors. And alleged, you know what I'm saying? So, but y'all let me know how true y'all think some of this is. Or is all of it true? Let me know down below in the comment section. Like I said, we have made it to the end. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Yes, y'all. So it goes deep with Miss Oprah. Miss Oprah has been doing this for many and many and many of years, y'all. She is indeed on that list that I also told you all to go and check out. She's on that list. So also, I don't know if you all remember or if you all seen that when this CV thing was going on, a lot of them was out on anchor monitors. She being one of them. She did indeed have an anchor monitor on her leg when she was at her stove cooking. So she's been being allegedly charged for the crimes that she has committed against kids and women and babies, allegedly. Everything that I'm saying is alleged. So yes, y'all. So tell me what y'all think in the comment section while I get this other content brewed up for y'all. So talk to me. What y'all think in the comment section? Okay, y'all also have
Oh my gosh, this video.
what is his name? I think no, Howard Stern is also exposing her. So okay, so McMahon stated she also got in her show and cried, said Bill tried to force her to drink something she wouldn't, so Bill threw her out in the thunderstorm. Yeah. She trying to expose Bill, but she forgot to mention herself. So y'all, this right here is Howard Stern. Howard Stern also exposes her and how she enslaves her employees. So I'm gonna let you all check this out as well, y'all. So yeah, your girl Oprah out here allegedly been doing a lot. So I told you these entities, these demons were gonna be going back and forth with each other. Um because they're fighting for a position. These demons, they know that their time is up. These fallen angels, their time is up and they're fighting for position. So they're all going at each other right now. It's crazy how people praise these people. Absolutely, Shan. And see, you wasn't in here when I stated that, when I talked about it, adultery, which means that these people are out here really worshiping these people. These just imagine these people like her, Oprah, and other celebrities. They are gods to a lot of these people. Like these people get these people tattooed on them. They cry over them. They go to all they speeches and they all of these things. So and when you show it to them and they see these things, it blows over their head. They're not concerned about it, because they are so deep rooted and embedded with these people that they never met, neither do they know. So it's very, like I said, it's wicked, y'all. And they is really out here worshiping man. They're worshiping these type of people. And these people are very demonic, wicked, and sickening. These are, listen, they're draconians, they're reptilians, they're soulless. Like it's really sick and sad. But people are actually out here worshiping these type of people. So once again, y'all, this is Howard Stern with him exposing how Oprah Winfrey enslaves her employees. So I'm gonna let you all check this out. And if you all are coming in the comment section doing this content, and shout out to Justine. Also shout out to Adolf. That was the last content creator that I played for you all. So when you all come in the comment section, I will be from time to time checking out your comments and engaging with you all as well. So let's go.
Parties, the people who service her. You can get everything from her. You can get the dirt too. Yes, you can actually. We don't call it dirt in the garden.
Oh, we call
it soil.
Okay, so, but what I realized is through the whole process, because I'm grounded in my own self.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind.
Is there any other person with ballsy guts like curly-haired, legendary media personality Howard Stern? Mention any, and I will wait. Now Howard Stern is taking Oprah Winfrey to task over showing off her wealth on social media and how bad the media queen treats her employees. During a past episode of The Howard Stern Show on Sirius XM, the radio host said that Oprah's not embarrassed by her wealth at all and somewhat lacks self-awareness considering she frequently posts about her wealthy lifestyle despite people struggling out there in the real world, including some who work for her. It's FAing mind-blowing when you follow her on Instagram, Stern said. You see her estates, her gardens, the people who service her, and, she's got servants and, people cooking, and it's fucking wild. She knows how to be rich. She kind of likes to show it off, which is something I'm not comfortable with. I don't think that people should show off their wealth. During that hot debate, Stern's radio co-host Robin Quivers pushed back against Stern, claiming Oprah is merely offering a window into her life and not showing off. Well, you got to be a little self-aware and know that there are people struggling out there, Robin. You got to, Stern said. You got to kind of think about people who don't have to eat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You got to be a little bit aware of this shit. Stern continued, I make a good living and I'm having trouble watching Oprah. I go, wow, look what's going on over there. Her estate is unbelievable. When she goes shopping in her backyard because everything is growing back there. There's a farm back there. Stern's comments didn't sit well with some of the fans of the OWN network founder, who took to social media to call out the radio star for hating on Winfrey for sharing her lifestyle and clocking how she chooses to spend her money. Many also noted that Stern has yet to
Yes,
call
he
out
was.
rich white men for similar
Yes,
or
McMahon,
worse
he
behavior.
indeed was. Yes, he
So,
was.
is Howard Stern
He's
mad at
another
all
one,
wealthy
just
people
like her,
or just Oprah?
allegedly.
Began comedian Dulcie Sloan on Twitter. He talking about Oprah flaunting her wealth because she has people cooking for her when folks are out here struggling. Bezos built a spaceship and went to space off the backs of his employees. Is Stern mad at him? Hilarious. At Howard Stern is worth $650 million, has a $20 million house in the Hamptons, a $20 million two-floor penthouse in Manhattan, and a $65 million mansion in Palm Beach, and he's bashing Oprah, offered another Stern critic, wondering if Howard ever considered Oprah's charitable works donations when he was criticizing her wealth and how she presents her life in public. Added another Winfrey supporter. He, on the other hand, has a very long history of obnoxious sexist behavior that can't be erased because he is now supposed to be nice. But that wasn't the first time the controversial radio host went at Oprah. In early 2022, the talk radio legend slammed Oprah for having people at her palatial estate for dinner parties amid a record surge in COVID-19 cases and the spread of the Omicron variant. I'm really amazed by Oprah. I really am. On her Instagram, she likes to take you into her house where every night of Christmas is a big party, like a celebration, and she flies in a different chef, Stern said on his SiriusXM show. It's getting very confusing to me. I see what's going on with COVID. Everyone's got it. Everyone's sick. People have a 104 fever. I don't want to have a 104 fever. I don't want to get sick. So I'm hiding. But everyone else is out running around. I see Oprah is having dinner parties. Stern continued, as co-host Robin Quivers asked how many people attend Oprah's parties. It also looks like it's Gail King and about 20 young ladies.
Surely didn't, man. He didn't want to pay his dad's gambling yet, so yeah, he played a major role in it, absolutely.
But Quivers quickly pointed out that the billionaire started the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, a school in South Africa.
I will tell you what has brought me the greatest happiness, and it's so really unexpected. Being able to step into the mother role and be a real mother, friend, companion.
But I'm watching Oprah, and there's always these young girls, about 17 or 18, young women who are invited to Oprah's palatial estate. And Oprah, on every one of these videos, marches out a different chef every night. And she goes, here on the holidays, I have a different chef every night, Stern said, mocking Oprah's tone in the process. Stern, a former shock jock who has echoed far-left talking points in recent years, then pivoted from slamming Oprah for hosting dinner parties during the coronavirus pandemic to fat-shaming her. Indeed, it appeared like Oprah hosted dinner parties throughout the holiday season, often with guest chefs. Every night during the holiday season, we eat delicious foods from different countries.
Amen, Miss Coco, yes.
The media
and
mogul
Stern
wrote at the
sounded
time,
like he
to
had
my Haitian
a
friends
little
everywhere,
allegedly.
enjoy your
Girl,
soup,
Miss
jus,
Coco,
on
they
January
are
1st.
all in the
However,
same,
despite Stern's
they are all
condemnation
in
of
the
Oprah's
same
parties, the
pot.
media mogul claims
They
to have
all
taken
are.
all the necessary
They all do the
precautions to keep
same
her
thing,
guests
but they
safe.
bash one another.
Everyone who is spending Christmas at my house has to be vaccinated, boosted, tested, and quarantined. Stedman calls it the policy, because I'm that serious about it, she wrote.
Guess what we're having today? The cheddar biscuits. Cheddar biscuits.
Oprah had at the time posted a video to her Instagram account in which a celebrity chef served the Flavor Bomb chicken sandwich on a fresh baked cheddar biscuit to guests at her home. It appeared Stern took notice of her New Year's Day brunch spread. They are cheddar cheese biscuits that are used as sandwich bread instead of bread, just plain bread. It's cheddar cheese biscuits with a piece of chicken in the middle. And I'm like, what happened to the Weight Watchers thing? Is that just over with? I mean, Oprah's huge, Stern said. Well, Howard Stern aside, Oprah is also facing another reputation battle after her alleged spiritual leader was sentenced to nearly 100 years for molesting underage girls. Just recently, on the 10th of July, 2023, a courtroom was filled with a mix of anticipation and despair as the notorious Brazilian faith healer João Teixeira de Faria, commonly known as John of God, received an additional sentence of 99 years for his heinous sexual crimes. The air was heavy with the weight of justice as the judge declared him guilty of the rape of vulnerable persons and sexual violation through fraud against 8 victims who sought his spiritual help between 2010 and 2018. In 2018, the Christian world was rocked by an explosive scandal that exposed John of God's true nature. Over 300 women, including his own daughter, bravely came forward to share their harrowing experiences of sexual abuse at the hands of the man they had trusted to heal their pain. Coincidentally, Oprah, who positions herself as an advocate for the girl child, has been friends with this man for years, yet she didn't notice anything fishy going on.
Every time I've heard about him or talked about him or even written about him in the magazine, it's been through somebody else's eyes.
The accounts were gut-wrenching and painted a chilling picture of manipulation, betrayal, and unspeakable acts. The victims described how they had been lured into private sessions with Faria, seeking solace and relief from their physical and emotional struggles. Instead, they became victims of his perverse desires. Faria's own daughter also recounted her traumatic experiences of rape and violence at the hands of her father. Many claimed that he promised to heal them, but exploited their vulnerability, subjecting them to unimaginable acts of sexual assault and violation. The stories were haunting, revealing a pattern of systematic abuse that spanned decades. The revelations sent shockwaves through the global community, leaving many in disbelief that such evil could have gone unchecked for so long. But perhaps even more shocking were the connections that John of God had established with prominent figures both in Brazil and abroad. Politicians, models, and international celebrities like Oprah had all crossed paths with the man who would be unmasked as a predator. Jaute Serra de Faria gained international recognition as a medium and faith healer, attracting such celebrities.
This is an interview I wasn't sure would ever happen. One of the most famous spiritual healers in the world rarely talks to anyone on camera.
Oprah, known for her influential platform, once dedicated an episode of her show to John of God in 2010, amplifying his reach and giving him a seal of legitimacy.
He in a wheelchair and everything. They
had
slung him 99 years. Yeah, he gonna die now as he should.
His status as a respected spiritual figure. However,
he get his soul right with God, because he done done a lot of raping in his decades of being a healer or whatever.
Some netizens took to Twitter alleging that Oprah is somehow tied to all the drama. One user tweeted, Oprah Winfrey. Her spiritual mentor was John of God, who now faces 370 years of jail time for the sexual exploitation of 600 girls. Do you still watch her show? What happened at her Leadership Academy in South Africa? Watch and learn. A second one wrote, there have been allegations / cases / stories of girl child trafficking surrounding Oprah Winfrey and her academies. This world has gone crazy. The people we all thought cared for the vulnerable and the girl child are the worst on this earth. With the last one tweeting, I'm quoting Oprah. If you're 7 years old and someone strokes your penis, it feels good. If the abuser is any good. I bet millions of boys and girls didn't feel good. Many of her close friends are convicted rapists. She believes children enjoy it. So there you are.
Yeah, I remember she made that statement. Do y'all remember when she made that statement?
Section below. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Yeah, I remember when she made that statement, y'all. Yes, it was real sickening and sad when she made that statement. It really was sad. Also, y'all, I'm not sure if y'all know about the Tyler Perry party where Tyler Perry had exposed. So they're all going back and forth with each other. So this is her with Tyler against Tyler Perry.
Winfrey ties to trafficking.
They said Oprah Winfrey is a slave trader. Oprah still kicking pure hell.
He's facing additional cases related to several sex crimes.
7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good.
Yeah, I just heard her, didn't it? That's out of her mouth. Let me run that back, y'all. Let me see if y'all heard what she said. So let me run this back. Y'all listen now, listen.
He's facing additional cases related to several sex crimes.
You're 7 years old and someone is stroking your penis. It feels good.
Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations,
that is sickening, y'all.
Because the cat's
Did y'all hear what she said? So how can at that moment anybody watching her, or how can you watch her? How can you not know that something is wrong with that?
Queen Oprah Winfrey. Brace yourselves as we delve into the secret and scandalous double life of the media icon that has remained hidden from the prying eyes of the public until now. So let's get right into it. Oprah Winfrey, an American talk show host, television producer, actress, author, and philanthropist, has been a prominent figure in the entertainment industry for decades. While she is widely known for her successful television show, The Oprah
lock
Winfrey
her
Show,
up. She
her
should have
career in
been locked
television
up.
has not been without controversy and gossip.
And
One infamous incident that went viral involved Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's interview on The Oprah Winfrey Show.
There's a new rumor that's recently surfaced. It's really upsetting, right? You know the one about eating.
The clip caused a stir due to Oprah's insensitive line of questioning regarding the twins' weight. It was no secret that Mary-Kate and Ashley had struggled with their weight in the past. And during the interview, Oprah decided to ask invasive questions that clearly made them uncomfortable. The incident sparked outrage, with many criticizing Oprah for her insensitivity and lack of empathy. Another event that raised eyebrows and generated gossip was the establishment of Oprah's school in South Africa. In 2007, Oprah opened the Leadership Academy for Girls, inspired by Nelson Mandela and her promise to him. Little did anyone know that this venture would become a hotbed of controversy, stirring up whispers and skepticism from day one. As soon as news broke about Oprah's ambitious project,
Miss Coco.
Wasted no
So
time
is
in
gonna bust
expressing their
head wide open.
They criticized the exorbitant
God don't
cost
play
of the
about them
school and
children.
questioned its relevance in a
Them
country plagued by
elderly and them
poverty.
handicapped,
But
God
did
don't
Oprah
play
let that
about them.
deter her? Not a chance. With an air of grandiosity and a touch of arrogance, she forged ahead, creating a glitzy institution that boasted luxurious salons and extravagant gyms. And that's when the conspiracy theories began to take flight. Whispers spread like wildfire, with many suggesting that the lavish school served as a front for something much darker: human trafficking. The opulence and extravagance raised eyebrows and fueled suspicions that innocent young girls were being groomed for a life of exploitation. While no concrete evidence ever surfaced,
A lot of them went missing.
Claims, it's impossible to deny that the whispers added a layer of intrigue and suspicion to the already controversial academy. But it didn't.
Yeah, I'm running. You know that Oprah.
Soon plagued the institution.
The content you sent me, I've already played that though, man. But I'm exposing and just allowing you all to hear the Oprah Winfrey, pertaining to Oprah Winfrey and everybody in the industry who is going against her when they all pretty much off into the same thing.
Can you imagine the shock and horror that swept through the nation when this scandalous revelation came to light? These vulnerable young girls, handpicked by Oprah herself, fell victim to the very person entrusted with their care. It was a stain on Oprah's reputation and a disturbing reflection of the Academy's inner workings. Desperate to salvage her image and protect the brand she had built, Oprah swooped in with a team of investigators to uncover the truth. 6 brave girls came forward, mustering the courage to share their traumatic experiences. Yet, to the dismay of many, Virginia was shockingly cleared of all charges, leaving the public questioning the fairness and efficacy of the justice system. The scandal reached new heights, casting doubt not only on the credibility of Oprah's venture, but also on the integrity of the entire South African education system. But the darkness didn't dissipate with Virginia's scandal. Less than 2 years later, another controversy erupted within the walls of Oprah's Academy. Disturbing revelations emerged, shedding light on a culture of violence and intimidation among the students. It was revealed that a 15-year-old girl had been pressuring victims into silence, coercing them not to report the physical altercations to their parents or authorities. Shockingly, 7 students were suspended for their involvement in intimidating behavior and inappropriate acts. A letter sent to one parent detailed accusations of intimate physical contact, harassment, bullying, and deceit. Despite Oprah's attempts to address these issues, it seemed that the problems were deeply ingrained within the Academy's very foundation. Aside from the school controversies, Oprah's associations with controversial figures have also fueled gossip and criticism. One such association is her friendship with Harvey Weinstein, the disgraced film producer who faced numerous essay and harassment allegations. Despite Weinstein's longstanding reputation as a predator, Oprah maintained a close relationship with him. Speculation arose that she may have even encouraged actresses to work with him, leading to accusations of her complicity in the alleged misconduct. These allegations conflicted with Oprah's public persona as a champion of women's empowerment and a supporter of the hashtag #MeToo movement. Some argued that her association with Weinstein demonstrated a double standard in her treatment of accused individuals. If you think you've heard the worst, brace yourselves for the shocking truth behind one of Oprah's most notorious moves: her decision to feature the self-proclaimed healer and criminal extraordinaire John of God on her show. Picture this: a Brazilian healer who claims to possess spiritual powers and uses them to purportedly heal people. Sounds like something out of a Hollywood movie, right? Well, in this case, reality turned out to be even stranger than fiction. John of God, as he came to be known, managed a healing facility in Brazil where vulnerable individuals sought solace and spiritual guidance. Little did they know that the man they were entrusting their well-being to had a dark and sinister side. It wasn't long before the truth about John of God's criminal activities came to light. Reports of SA and abuse began to emerge, painting a chilling portrait of a man who shamelessly took advantage of those who sought his help. One particular incident sent shockwaves through the public. A woman who had visited John of God's Center for Healing found herself subjected to the most heinous act imaginable during a private consultation. It's enough to make your skin crawl just thinking about it, but what's truly mind-boggling is the role that Oprah played in catapulting John of God into the limelight. By featuring him on her show, she bestowed upon him a stamp of legitimacy, giving him access to a wider audience and inadvertently endorsing his criminal behavior. It's almost inconceivable that someone as influential and respected as Oprah could be so blind to the true nature of this charlatan. Was it naivety or a calculated move? Only those privy to the inner workings of Oprah's world can truly know. This eyebrow-raising incident took place back in 2010 during one of Oprah's attention-grabbing segments titled, "Do You Believe in Miracles?" Little did her audience know that the miracle they were about to witness was the rise of a criminal under the guise of a spiritual healer. It's a testament to Oprah's unparalleled ability to captivate and sway her viewers that she managed to give John of God a platform, despite the unspeakable acts he would later be accused of. Anyway, while Oprah did attempt to salvage her reputation by expressing empathy toward the brave women who came forward with allegations against John of God, it's clear that her involvement had already left an indelible mark. The damage had been done, and the sinister connection between Oprah and this criminal healer would forever be etched in the annals of scandalous history. Meanwhile, in the midst of the scandal surrounding Oprah Winfrey, it seems like Tyler Perry is making moves to distance himself from his longtime collaborator. The grapevine is buzzing with speculation about whether Tyler Perry may have been influenced or even mentored by Oprah, which could explain his own string of controversies and scandals. While Tyler attempts to disassociate himself from the allegations swirling around Oprah, he has faced his fair share of scandals throughout his career. Whispers in the industry suggest a range of accusations, from pressuring actors into accepting gay roles against their will to alleged instances of poor working conditions on his productions. These eyebrow-raising controversies have led some to question Perry's ethical standards and his treatment of the cast and crew involved in his projects. One particular incident that raised eyebrows was the Monique scandal. The talented actress took to the stage and publicly criticized both Tyler Perry and Oprah for offering her a lowball contract during negotiations for a film. The drama unfolded during Monique's comedy special at Harlem's Apollo Theater in New York, where she pointed the finger at Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey, accusing them of shutting her out of Hollywood and sabotaging her chances of securing further work after her outstanding performance in the 2009 film Precious. According to Monique, Perry and Oprah allegedly perpetuated the notion that she was difficult to work with, damaging her professional reputation. In response to Monique's scathing remarks, Tyler Perry sat down for an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, addressing the issue of racism in Hollywood. While he expressed some support for Oprah Winfrey during the
remember that?
it was evident that he was carefully navigating the situation. Interestingly, Tyler Perry once revealed that Oprah had given him advice on managing his finances, urging him to keep a close eye on his money. This tidbit suggests a close relationship between the two, indicating that Tyler had been open to Oprah's guidance. However, now that things have taken a chaotic turn for the talk show host, it seems Tyler is trying to distance himself from her. Meanwhile, fans have not been shy about expressing their disgust for the alleged actions of these two celebrities. I have never liked Oprah. She has always come off as sneaky, two-faced, and narcissistic. I'm happy to see someone finally holding her accountable, one fan commented. Another one added, she's a handler, and I'm happy to see more people are becoming aware of the toxic person she truly is. Another fan called out Tyler Perry, saying, I don't care what anybody says. Tyler Perry is legit cruel. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks.
Wow, y'all. So what y'all think about that? Yeah, so is this a lot going on that's demonic? And all right, y'all. So I'm pulling up some of you all's Shan said lock her up. Show you right. Yes, yes, Miss Coco. Yes. It's very sad, y'all, but however, that's what's that's what's taking place. You got Dave Chappelle been exposed. So
I know when the cameras aren't right.
Here is Monique SC speaking, y'all. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this. We're gonna chop it up and then we're gonna go to something else. Like I say, y'all, stop idol worshiping these people. Stop thinking these people is doing anything of good deed. No, they are not. They are sinister. Like these people don't have a inch of God within them. They are very demonic and wicked. And when it comes to these children, them being in the presence of children is very sickening. So here it is. I'm gonna let y'all hear this, and we're gonna chop it up and then move along, y'all.
When the curtains are closed, I know when the cameras aren't right. That's why Oprah Winfrey does not want to sit down publicly with me or my husband to have a conversation.
Oprah Winfrey is a slave trade. Why do you think she has that school in South Africa?
That's Isaac Kathy. He had exposed her before allegedly they had exited him out. They said that he committed suicide, but that is not the truth, y'all. Isaac Kathy. Do your research on Isaac Kathy.
Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, from being
Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do. And stop hiding behind what you call was negative comments.
When most people think Oprah, first thing that comes to mind is that she's a legend that's made her mark in the industry. And while this may be true, she has also managed to remain at the center of several scandals over the years. Well,
they are trying to cancel her.
To catch up with her, as she was recently called out and canceled by the vast majority. But I know that's hard to believe considering the standards she's created for herself in the industry. But you'd be surprised about just how shady her journey to the top has been. Good thing you have me, because I'm here with all the gist. So just stay tuned till the end so you don't miss exactly what she did that tipped the public over.
And if the abuser is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it.
As someone in showbiz, it's generally almost impossible to completely avoid scandals. But even with as hard as it may be, Oprah takes the scandal game to the next level, as the television diva has been repeatedly caught up in a series of less than ideal situations. And one thing that has been constant about these situations she's been in is that they usually involve another party. To drive my point, let's take her relationship with Harvey Weinstein, for example. Winfrey and Weinstein have had a professional relationship that stretches back 2 decades. There are many photographs of her kissing and hugging the mogul at awards ceremonies and events sponsored by the Weinstein Company. She has starred in and produced movies that his company distributed, including The Butler and The Great Debaters. For those who may not know, Harvey Weinstein is an American filmmaker who rose to become the face of an
She's a handler, y'all.
Movement. Per the news, 5 years ago, the story that had long been whispered in the halls of agencies and studios, as well as on film and television sets, finally became public. A series of bombshell articles revealed that Harvey Weinstein harassed and assaulted dozens of women for decades and used his power to bully them into silence. According to TMZ, Weinstein said Winfrey encouraged him to defend himself publicly, implying that the TV host might have actually been on Weinstein's side against so many women. However, her people said they never spoke directly, and she was only interested in talking to him for a TV interview.
Tell me what was happening with Harvey Weinstein. I know you posted on, so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment.
Interestingly, Winfrey made no mention of Weinstein during her inspiring Golden Globe speech. She has made it clear during other public utterances on the scandal that the cultural shift underway went much further than Weinstein's crimes alone. In fact, an aspiring actor, Britain's Katia Noble, who spoke at a press conference in November, alleges that Weinstein forced himself on her in a hotel room in Cannes in 2014 and said he used his relationship with Winfrey to groom her. I mean, she could deny it all she wants, but this basically establishes a connection that just seems too close to supporting him. Well, in truth, we shouldn't be too surprised that she might have been on Weinstein's side. I mean, this is someone that lied to the world about getting abused in her book just to boost sales. That's right. And that's not even the only lie she was exposed for in said book. Exposure that came from her own family.
Oh, wow.
Winfrey claims she never had any.
I remember that, y'all.
Got 2 cockroaches as pets growing up in rural Mississippi.
I remember that, y'all. So, do you all remember when she wrote the book and she came out talking about how she had went through some things within her family? I think it was, she said her dad or her brother or something of that nature. So in actuality, it was all lies. Like, this is weird. It's sick and crazy, y'all. So, do y'all remember when she came out and stated that she wrote it in her book as well as she did go live with it? Do y'all remember that? Type in the comment section if y'all remember that, and I'm gonna continue with the content.
Her cousin contends she was actually relatively spoiled as a little girl. In the biography Oprah, author Kitty Kelly has claimed that Winfrey's tales have alienated her from much of her family. Where Oprah got that nonsense about growing up in filth and roaches, I have no idea, Catherine Carr Esther said. I've confronted her and asked, why do you tell such lies? Oprah told me that's what people want to hear. The truth is boring. Esther's also added that the man in Oprah's life, Stedman Graham, was not really her partner, but rather a fixture to convince her audience that she was normal. Oprah keeps Stedman around because she wants her audience to accept her as a normal woman with a man in her life. But from what I saw during those 4 years, I can tell you there's nothing there with Stedman, nothing at all. James Van Sweden, a landscape architect who spent years working for the couple, said the tabloid
absolutely, Miss Coco.
Father, Vernon, is saying she may be admired by the world, but I know the truth. So does God, and so does Oprah. 2 of us remain ashamed, Vernon said. And you know what they say about liars, it's usually a pattern. This was further proven by the other series of controversies Oprah got caught up in as time passed. One of these was the case of the false guru she brought on her show a while back. Is better known as João de Deus, or John of God. He's a Brazilian medium healer, subject of a profile by Oprah. Faria became famous for his intense methods of healing. Though he doesn't have a medical license, he performs both spiritual healing, praying intensely for believers and placing hands on them to cure their afflictions, and what appear to be actual surgical procedures.
You were praying on him,
Faria has been written about for years since his practice started in 1978.
We're praying to God.
An episode of Oprah in 2010 devoted to him raised his profile exponentially. Later, 4 women appeared on Brazilian television to accuse Faria of abusing them when they'd come to him for assistance. Speaking on TV Globo, 3 of the women described their encounters with Faria to host Pedro Bial on condition of anonymity. Dutch choreographer Zahira Lidiki-Muth decided to be named and said that during one of her trips to see the healer to be cured of the trauma of previous sexual assault, he took her into a back room and had her masturbate him. He then had her pick out a gemstone from a set and granted special treatment. She has also accused him of raping her during another session. You would think that a scandal like this with her name attached to it would have been a key height. But as I give you these details, it gets even worse. More than a decade ago, the celebrity TV host set out to establish a high school in South Africa for just girls, but things quickly turned a different light not so long after its official opening. See, shortly after the all-girls high school opened in 2007, a school matron, Virginia Tiny Makopo, was charged with sexually molesting several girls. At the time, Winfrey flew to South Africa to offer a personal apology to the students and their parents, citing her own experience with sexual abuse. An experience that, if I might add, her own family refutes. Nothing is more serious or devastating to me than an allegation of misconduct by an adult against any girl at the academy, Winfrey said in a statement at the time. I will do everything within my power to ensure their safety and well-being. But where all of this actually goes south is when it hit the media a couple of months into it that Makopo, the same person that was charged for the evil act against those girls, was acquitted of the charges. And then shortly after, Oprah gets on the news to say this.
And somebody, which I was trying to say this to my friends who had children, you're 7 years old and someone is here. It feels good.
Wow. Can you imagine just how far she's willing to go just to push her less than ideal narrative? And to top all of these already terrible things that have happened on account of her one way or the other, someone else in the entertainment industry has called her out. The person in question here is the comedian Monique. In a new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, the 55-year-old comedian discusses both the origins and current standings of her public feuds with Oprah Winfrey, Lee Daniels, and other celebrities. Everything started in 2004 when she met Daniels. The following year, she appeared in his directorial debut, Shadow Boxer. From there, Monique says, she and Daniels never stopped communicating, all the way up to her starring role in the 2009 film Precious. The film quickly earned critical praise and was part of the awards season discussion, something that Daniels, along with producers Winfrey and Perry, wanted to capitalize on. Monique declined to go on a press tour without being compensated for her time, and thus the rift began. As for why she didn't want to fly to France to promote her critically acclaimed film, Monique told news outlets that the same thing she told Winfrey at the time. I said, Oprah, I'm doing a talk show. I'm doing a comedy tour. I have a husband and I have babies, Monique recalls. I have a little bit of downtime and I'm going to take advantage of it. So I'm not going anywhere because I'm not obligated to go anywhere. I've done my part. So we mutually agreed to disagree. That was it. And while you'd expect a fellow woman to understand that, it wasn't the case with Oprah. At least that's what Mo believes. Because according to the comedian, next thing I know, I am considered difficult and hard to work with, adding that she feels she was blackballed in Hollywood as a result of the situation. And although this move from Oprah and the camp affected her whole life and career by extension, Oprah has to this day refused to apologize, which is why Monique decided to call her out again. Well, fans seem to know exactly what she is, and many haven't held back on speaking about it. One Redditor wrote, I've had firsthand contact with Winfrey. She is not a nice person. Stuff she gives away are given to her as write-offs. She comes off as a healer. However, she will leave you in the dust and ignore you unless you're on her level or you can help her. She was an FC person on my flight, and I tried to serve her. She ignored me and wouldn't even acknowledge to me if she wanted a drink or not on American Airlines. She's a total phony. Looks like there's a lot that goes on with her behind the cameras that most of us don't know about. Anyway, as with all other things in life, only time will reveal the truth. That's it for this video. Goodbye.
Wow. Yeah, y'all. Yes, y'all, it is wicked. It is wicked. It is wicked. So y'all, that's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. That is crazy, y'all. But like I stated, y'all, this been going on for some time. It's just starting to come out in the open. Like I said, she was on the flight log, Epstein, as well as she was Weinstein's. She stayed in Weinstein's presence. Like all of this stuff been known, but however, it's exposure at its best, y'all. So I did say that I was going to come with some more content for y'all, but my little girl then came in, so I have to tend to her. She got like a little allergies, so I am going to tend to her, y'all, and I may pick back up. I'm really not sure. Yeah. So let me get my baby taken care of. I'm a mother before anything, y'all. So it would be different if I had the rest of the family up here where they can communicate while I tend to her and just put y'all on mute. But unfortunately, it's just me today, y'all. It's just me. So thank y'all so much for coming in. Like I stated, I will pick up again, you all. I'll pick up again on the content and bring it to you all next week. If I don't go back live later on today, I'll bring it to you all on next week. Therefore, I'll be in front of my laptop. Unfortunately, my little girl, I don't know what she's done with my charger. Ain't it funny? So y'all have a blessed weekend. And like I said, y'all, I wanted to bring more content and just be on here with you all for a minute, but I have to attend to my, my daughter motherly duties. And once again, y'all, I thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all be blessed and always keep God first. Enjoy your weekend with family, children, and friends. Be a blessing because you are blessed to be so. So once again, thank y'all. I appreciate you all. Shout out to Man for the content. Shout out to Miss Coco. Shout out Shane. Shout out Louisa. Everybody that dropped in and spent time with me on today, which is Saturday, y'all. I wanted to go deep, y'all, but we gonna continue with y'all. We are going to continue it. I already have a lot of content, y'all, from Ashley that was left from last night. I was supposed to be doing it on today, and so I'm gonna get to it, y'all. But anywho, I thank you all so much. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and like I said, don't forget that you are blessed to be a blessing. And y'all have a great weekend. It's time for me to do my motherly duties. I love y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. Yeah,